Okay, in this assignment, we'll explain about a super theory that founded by Donald is super. Among the content that we'll discuss the biography of the founder, history, background of the super theory. Next, the main concept and goal of the theory such as super 5 life and career development stages like growth, exploration, establishment, maintenance and decline. Super career development stages refer to development of individu from child until adult. Furthermore, this assignment also include example of the application of this theory that used in career counselling, such as career development inventory, the salience inventory, and the adult career concern inventory. Moreover, an explanation about the setting and cross-cultural issue relate to the super theory. And finally, the advantages, limitation of the theory and Islamic view about the career. About the founder, he received a BA in Economic History from Oxford University. Super first job was a work placement specialist at Cleveland. Next, become a lecturer at Finn College, now called Cleveland State University. After 2 years of work, Super received help to develop the community based on counseling agency and Cleveland Guidance Service. He decided to take a doctoral program in vocational guidance psychology at Columbia University. After finish his research, he become assistant professor at psychology at Clark University. Super several book The Psychology of Career Appraising Vocational Fitness by means of the psychology test, Career Development, Self-Concept Theory, Career Development in Great Britain, Life Role, Value and Career International Finding of the Work Important Study. He received a title of Honorary President in 1983 by the International Association for Education and Vocational Guidance. Okay, next, my friend Ainaa will explain about the history and background of the super theories.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, now I will be explain about the background and history of Donald Super's theory. Okay, Super's theory was developed by Super's with his friend works or theory, which who is known as Ellie Gisbert. Okay, Ellie Gisbert's theory has 3 stages, which is fantasy, tentative, and also realistic. Okay, Supers has recognized the weakness of Ellie Gisbert's theory from these stages, which is more focused to the decision made and less construct at the social role or self-concept. So he had developed from Ellie Gisbert theory from 3 stages to 5 stages career development stages. Now I will be explain about the objective of Donald Super's theory. Okay, first objective is development of self-concept. Okay, as I talked earlier, that Donald's Ellie Gisbert theory does not construct on self-concept. So, Super has developed Super's life role, which is 8 life roles known as child, students, literate, citizens, worker, parents, spouse, and homemaker. All these roles will be developed in 5 stages. Okay, next objective is life stages and how they make a career decision. Okay, as we got old, they will be know how to make decision to choose what they want to be. Okay, at this objective, when we as a child, how we develop to be, how we want to make a decision. Okay, in the objective 2. And 3 objective is the breadth and the richness of the work or the career itself. Okay, as we know that when we got old, we want to decide. Okay, we will know what we want to be. So we will explore about the career and we will know the richness of this career. Next is the main point of Super's theory. Okay, the first main point is about the career maturity. Okay, Super define the career maturity as the course of event which constitutes a life, the sequence of the occupations and the other life roles which combine to expert one someone commitment his or her total pattern of self-development. Okay, which is means like this is the combination between the self-concept and also the work career. How we actually develop or cope with the developmental tasks in the 5 stages. Okay, if we can develop ourselves, our self-concept and also the career that we want, so will be at the career maturity according to the Super's theory. Okay, the second concept of the Super's theory is Super's developmental stages and also in Super's life role. As we can see from the picture is the life career rainbow. Okay, it consists of the Super's life role that I talked earlier, such as children, student, leisure, and others. And also we talk about the Super's developmental stages, which is from the picture is the growth, exploration, establishment, maintenance, and also disengagement. And now I'll be explain the main concept of Donald Super's theory, which is life careers rainbow, or known as 5 career development stages. Okay, in these stages there are 5 main point. The first stages is growth. Okay, during the growth stages, is the children try to develop their self concept by explore the environment and also meet the important roles. Okay, as we know, as we are a child, we don't know anything about the career or to make a decision what we want to pursue. Okay, sometimes it's just from our fantasy, maybe what we looks around us. Okay, from at this stage, the children, for example, know about the career itself by the parents, by the teachers, by the society, and also maybe the media around them that make they know about the career. Okay, the second stages is exploration stages. Okay, during the exploration stages is the age is at 15 to 25, which is at the high school or the college. Okay, during this time they explore about the career that they want to pursue. Okay, they know about the career that they want to fit with their abilities, their capabilities. They know themselves, so they want to know about the career more by the maybe do some research or have work experiences, trial and error, maybe by the what we say as do go to the seminars or that things that they know more about the career they want to pursue that are suitable with their self-concept. Okay, the third stages is establishment stages. These stages, the young adulthood, age at 25, at 35 they began to make themselves enter the world of work. Maybe some of them enters to the first job. Okay, during this time they try to secure themselves in the world of work, try to stable, try to climb the ladder to for their growth. So they also will can present the different specific self image to make them to grow in the career itself. Okay, the fourth stages is the maintenance stages. Okay, during the maintenance stages, the people, aging worker are hold on in their positions, the current position. Okay, during this time, they maybe want to making necessary adjustment. Okay, the career development task itself is include the holding on what they have been achieved, updating competencies, and also finding innovative ways to performing jobs. Okay, at this time, they focus to do some adjustment whether they fit in the career or not. Okay, during they, if some of them maybe not fit in the career anymore, they will can make lead to the depression or frustration for themselves. Then we talk about the last stages, which known as decline. Okay, in these stages, people are at the retirement time. Okay, they began to pull themselves out of the world of work. They don't want to stay at the work places. They had been planned, they more concentrate at the planning of retirement. Okay, the next main point which is the third is developmental tasks. Okay, there are 5 developmental tasks. Okay, first is crystallization at the 14 to 18 years old. Okay, at this stage, they're forming or planning a general vocational goal. Okay, from with child we know we be exposed about the career. Okay, we know our interests, our capabilities. So from at this time, the task is they choose what they want to be. So they plan more, which is the education, when they want to pursue or getting another training or others. Okay, second is the specification at 18 to 21 years old, which is move on to from tentative or to the specific preference. Okay, at this time, maybe someone had pursued their study and they know what they want to be. Okay, they more specific preference about they want what the job they want to pursue for the future. Okay, the third is implementation from 21 to 25 years old, which is getting or completing the training to enter employment. Okay, at this task, they more to doing already done the training. Okay, they in the phase when they are try a lot of job to so that they can find the job which is fits to them. Okay, next stabilization task, which is at 24 to 35 years old, confirm choice through work experience, which is mean establish the career choice. Okay, as I told earlier, at the implementation stages, they try a lot of work. Okay, from their experience at this at the stabilization, they decide what they want to be actually, the work that really fits to themselves. So they will pursue that job at these stages. Okay, the last is consolidation, which is around 35 years old. Okay, as I told earlier, that stabilization, they already know the career that they want to pursue. Okay, at this now at this stage, they are advanced their work or getting progress in their career. Okay, they maybe do something to get the promotion, more advanced in their work. They know to get used to the environment and others.
Okay, now I will talk about the example of theory application in career counseling, which is in Super's theory. One of Donald Super's greatest contribution to career development has been his emphasis on the importance of the development of self-concept. According to Super, self-concept changes over time and develops as a result of experience. As such, career development is lifelong. This is the example on how to assist a client about his career choice. First step is we have to assess the client's knowledge using CDI. In the CDI, which is Career Development Inventory, we can assess him on 5 areas, which is career planning, career exploration, decision making, world of work information, and knowledge about the preferred occupational group. After that, we have to analyze the client's career choice according to his stages. Which stages does he perform on now? Then we can know how much his knowledge about the career or profession that he has been explored before on the CDI. And then after we ask him about his knowledge and we know his level of knowledge that he know, then we can advocate the client to choose which profession is suitable for them, that we have asked and we have explored in his self, and we can advocate him to choose it, which is maybe a great choice. This is the Super's theory assessment and evaluation tools. I have listed 3 of it, but it's not just 3. It has more than 3, but I just put it on this slide, just 3 of it. The most famous one is the Career Development Inventory, CDI. The second one is Adult Career Concerns Inventory, and the Salience Inventory. If you want to know more, then you can search it on the book or journal and other resourceful information that you can find. Book.
Okay, so we're moving on the multicultural and diversity consideration. They have 4 types, which is occupational stereotype, occupational segregation, occupational discrimination, and microaggression in the workplace. Firstly, my occupational stereotype. For example, Hispanic women work as hotel cleaning and staff. Asian American are engineer. African American males work as garbage collector, so on and so forth. Secondly, occupational segregation. It refers to the unbalanced distribution of members of an ethnic group across occupation that is overrepresented in certain occupation or underrepresented in other occupation. For example, Hispanic American around for 13.7% of the total labor force, but a much higher percentage of them work in miscellaneous agriculture, and a higher proportion of Hispanic women work in service or sales area. Thirdly, occupational discrimination. It refers to the overt or subtle unfair treatment against targeted group. Discrimination can be formed such as bypassing a minority member for promotion or giving poor review. Lastly, microaggression. In the workplace, this is indirect form of racism. Workplace microaggression have been experienced by ethnic minorities member and found to be related to withdraw from work, intention to quit, and negative job satisfaction. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Adibah Roslan. Okay, so now we're moving on the advantages and the limitation of the super theory. There have many advantages of the super theory. One of super's greatest contribution to the career development has been emphasis of the role self-concept development play. Supers has changed the career maturity to the career adaptation based on the role self-concept. Secondly, this theory have the assumption that career is intertwined with the satisfaction of life. And lastly, supers also conduct the research in the field of the rehabilitation, which show physical individuals have the disability, but there is a number of the potential post of work according to the requirement of the job. Okay, so the limitation of the supers theory. Supers assuming self-concept very broad, both contain between individual themselves and others. And secondly, supers did dedicate some time to exploring between men and women. But this theory is predominantly based on male who hold a social value of independence. And lastly, this theory is originated during most men spend career in single company, and most women work as homemaker or sexually segregate occupation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, for Islamic element, work as worship. The issue is between a man and a woman seek after a life with more culminate compared with the others. The concept as well as the immaculate esteem of a work is additionally exceptionally focused by Islam. Second, obligations to choose halal jobs. Islam encouraged their believer to choose a good career in their life, whatever the job done by a human on this earth definitely will not be spared from the reckoning of Allah. They will be questioned one by one all the work they do in this world. Okay, conclusion. As the conclusion, we hope that this theory can give us the description about career and can ease someone to choose the best career. Moreover, we hope that have more pioneer in Islam that can create more theory realized under the perspective of Islam, so that theory also can be comprehensive for everyone and give everyone more knowledge in career just for Allah. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.